guys, I'm gonna go to New York now. It is 4:37 in the morning on October 8th, 2021. And we are gonna go to New York. This guy, he is gonna watch over the house for us. Hello everybody, welcome to this very special edition episode of Hero Doge 154. Today, we're going to be going to the TWA Hotel in New York. It used to be the TWA terminal, but then it wasn't. And now it's a hotel, and we're going to stay at that hotel. Guys, we're in the car now. We're gonna go to the airport now. Despite some technical difficulties from Waze, we eventually made it to the airport, where I ate my breakfast. The breakfast was pretty good, except for the fact that my straw was closed off at one end. Coffee review. I do not like coffee. Ow. Ow. It's hot. Our aircraft for the day would be an A320, November 613 Juliet Bravo, also known as Bahama Blue. And before I knew it, it was time to board the plane. Also, happy birthday to Anna, by the way, October 8th. Let's go.
Hey, stand up. Now you gotta stand up. There you are. Welcome aboard. Your parents are buying you a new car for your birthday. I just heard to buy you a new car. Welcome aboard, folks. Thanks for flying with us. And we'll see you in Aruba.
The flight was about as good as you'd expect from a regional 1 hour 30-minute flight. In the middle of the flight we got these brown sugar cookies. There were other options, but I got these and I'm glad I did because they were very good. Also, I got a new microphone. If you can tell, it sounds a lot better. Sadly, we didn't get any full in-flight meals because it was just a short 1 hour 30-minute hop, so it was time to land very soon after that snack. Pretty firm landing if you ask me, but at least it wasn't as bad as that one time I went to LaGuardia in a CRJ 900. Anyways, after that, we taxied to the gate and began to deplane. As we were getting off, we were treated to some very interesting music. I think the screaming children could have been taken out of that song, but anyways, it was finally time to go to the hotel. The elevator from Terminal 5 to the hotel was pretty cool. It even had the logo of the hotel on it. So when you step out of the elevator, the first room you see is this. I believe this was Howard Hughes' office. He was the guy that founded TWA, so he's pretty important. Then to enter the hotel from there, you get to walk down this long, very modern looking tunnel. The big reveal. And here it is. Wow. Oh, nice. So yeah, pretty much everyone has said this, but that lobby space is absolutely beautiful. The designer, Eero Saarinen, wanted to make sure that there were no 90-degree angles, and I think that was a good idea because it looks so beautiful and modern. Even though it was designed in the 60s, it still looks like something from the future. So this is what people in the 60s really thought stuff would look like in the 21st century, and here we are. Our architecture is so boring compared to this. The elevators up to the rooms were also pretty cool. They had this cool little like infinity mirror effect that all fancy hotels seem to have. Not that I've been to that many, I've only been to one, and it also had something like this. The hallway down to the rooms was also pretty cool. They seemed to just curve on forever, and we got to walk down this a lot of times because our room was way down at the very end. No A380s right now. Wow, so the first thing I had to say upon entering the room was a complaint. Alright, so it's time to tour the room. So the first thing I noticed was that we had a lot of pencils. We took some of them home. We also have a rotary phone that works, apparently. We also don't have a trash can, but we do have that like little pad to put your stuff at. The bathroom looked like a normal hotel bathroom. It had TWA soap and TWA shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. TWA scented shampoo. After getting ourselves familiar with our room, I packed up my camera stuff and went up to the roof. There I recorded my first day of Planespotting footage, but most of it wasn't used in the video. The video I'm talking about is these. They're on my second channel, Heroes Aviation. If you like Planespotting, you should subscribe to it. But it seems like every single plane that came in touched down just behind this stupid building for some reason. So I didn't get much shots from that video, or I got a lot of planes, but I didn't use most of them because they all sucked. I did get this video of the oldest 767 in service. I also got this pretty rare Lufthansa retro livery 747-8, but too bad it was mostly behind all these buildings. Anyway, here's a few interesting videos that I got from that day that I didn't end up putting into the video because you can see the touchdown. After that pretty disappointing day of Planespotting, I walked downstairs and then got this hot dog. It was pretty good. It tasted like a normal hot dog. Next, I went on a sightseeing tour around the main lobby. There was also this photographer taking pictures of a couple that was getting married, and later they had a whole, wedding in the lobby, so I can't imagine how much money that would have cost. But anyways, enjoy these videos. After that, we went outside to go and see Connie. In order to see it, we had to walk under that tunnel we went across earlier. Connie is a Lockheed L-1649A, also known as the Super Constellation, which is where it gets its name. It was produced in 1958, and the Constellation was a staple of Trans World Airlines. After getting to see Connie, we waited a couple hours in the room, and then we got to go inside. The inside of Connie was pretty nice. You could even look in the cockpit, but you could not go inside, which sucks. When you're not looking at the cockpit, you can have like a drink or whatever. I got like a Sprite, and my dad got an alcoholic drink, and I had a sip of it, and it tasted absolutely horrible. But that's about it for Connie, so we said our goodbyes to the beloved Constellation, and we made our way to the last thing that we would do on day one. Eat at an Italian restaurant now. That's right, we're going to eat at an Italian restaurant. We took a long drive all the way into Manhattan to go to Giano, this Italian restaurant that I really enjoyed. First we got these little things, they were like crust with cheese inside of them and this prosciutto. They were pretty good, you can dip it in marinara sauce. Then for my entree I got this thing, I don't remember what it was called, but it tasted good. It's like spaghetti and meat sauce, but with like, the noodles are little strips. Also, I love these camera angles I got here, I don't know why I did those. Then finally for dessert we got this cheesecake. It also tasted good, and once again just popping off with the camera angles here. I really should be a cinematographer with this skill. But after that, it was time to go back to the hotel, so we said our final goodbyes to Manhattan for the day and headed back. That first day was really fun, but we still had 2 more days ahead of us, so it was time to get some rest for day 2. Day number 2 was the big plane spotting day. It was October 9th. We woke up to this Aeromexico 787 coming in, and then we went to plane spot. Luckily, on this day, the planes were landing in a different direction, so there was no building that blocked you from being able to see the planes touch down, which was very nice. So that's why I got so many clips from that day. But anyways, just like last time, here's a few of my favorite clips from October 9th. You can see all the planes that I recorded up on my second channel, Heroes Aviation. So then we made our way back down to the food court for lunch. Where someone is mowing the lawn right now. Why now? We're gonna have pizza now. We're gonna eat pizza. It's a pepperoni pizza. It's gonna be very good, I hope. To be honest, the pizza was kinda mid, as the kids would say these days. It had this big crater in it, but yeah, I'm actually eating a better pizza right now as I'm editing this, so yeah. Then we went back up to the pool and did a little bit more plane spotting, where I saw this Lufthansa Boeing 747-8 going back to Frankfurt. Why are there so many manhole covers on this road? I'm to eat now, and we're gonna go on a train because we wasted money going on a taxi or a Lyft last time. So we're saving money by going on a train now. We were going to get dinner in Manhattan again, but this time we went on this epic train. I had this epic steak and this massive garlic that I didn't eat any of. I also had this really thick bacon it was pretty much just ham. I mean, if it's that thick. Also these french fries. Anyways, after a nice dinner, it was finally time to go back to the room and spend our final night at the TWA Hotel. Good night. We woke up on this fine October 10th morning to this Virgin Atlantic A350-1000 pushing back. Then I had this sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. It was pretty good. It was actually the best thing we had at that food court, to be honest. Then we went back up to the pool for our final session of plane spotting. Just like before, here are some of my favorite clips I got, but you can check out all of them on my second channel, Heroes Aviation. After that, we went to have our last meal at the Paris Cafe in the hotel. It had some of the most expensive drinks I have ever seen, but what I ended up ordering were these mashed potatoes and this burger. They were both pretty good, except the patty of the burger was way smaller in diameter than the buns for some reason. But overall, they were pretty good. And that was about it for the TWA Hotel. Our flight was in a couple hours, so we packed up our stuff and went to the airport, which was conveniently right next to us. So here we are, the end of this really long video. So I know this isn't what I usually post to this channel, and I probably won't post anything like this anytime soon, but I just really enjoyed this vacation, and I also recorded a bunch of videos from it, so I wanted to make this video. I guess my New Year's resolution for 2023 is going to be to upload at least once every month, or at least I'm going to try to, because I know that probably won't happen, but this is my video for January of this year, and I have a couple of videos in line for February and March. Fun fact, my flight back was actually in this NYPD special livery for JetBlue, so yeah, that was interesting. Also, I didn't get any takeoff and landing footage for whatever reason, I don't remember why. But yeah, here's my final thoughts from real life Henry after arriving back home. Back home, back where this video started, at 4 a.m. in this place. I forgot out of my bed, but it is now the end of this vacation and this video. Look at my second channel, Heroes Aviation, right there. And there are cool videos like this, which is exactly what I saw at the TWA Hotel. The planes that I saw and all like the information about them. It's really cool. It's called Planespotting. You should watch it. All right, see ya.